Hey, if you're wondering exactly how to use Pabbly Connect to auto-reply to every YouTube comment on a specific video, then this is the right video for you. What I'm talking about, if you're not 100% sure, is you can tell users to, like I did here, you can tell them, hey, if you want this particular resource, drop a comment with the word, in this case I put GPT. And then what happens is when somebody comes in here and they leaves a comment down here with GPT, then you're going to automatically reply within about 10 minutes or so. It's going to reply whatever you want it to reply, including, in this case, the link to the custom GPT that I built. So how did I do it? It's really easy. You just jump over to Pabbly Connect. If you're not familiar with Pabbly Connect, it's an automation platform similar to Zapier, but a little bit, in my opinion, easier to use and a little more robust with what it can do, and definitely a lot more cost effective. So this particular automation is 3 simple steps. It's going to go to YouTube, or I should say it's going to get triggered by YouTube when there's a new comment on a video. Then it's going to filter out, and the value it's going to filter, it's going to look for that keyword of GPT, and then it's only going to continue the next step if it has that, if the comment has that filter of GPT, and then it'll go to the 3rd step and actually reply to the comment with the content of what I put in there. Now you can take that to a whole nother level. Instead of putting something static like here's your link and give them the link and everybody gets that same response, you can actually have a custom response with AI built in, with adding another step, having say ChatGPT or OpenAI actually respond via their API. And that's a little beyond the scope of this particular video, but I'll cover that in another video. In fact, why don't you drop a comment down below that is show me the next video, and I will show you the next video. I'll send you the link. I'll do an automatic reply with the link to the next video. So again, that's drop a comment down below with show me the next video. All right. Now, before I let you go, I will run through the actual process of rebuilding this workflow so you can see exactly how this is built. And so when you run over to the dashboard, you can click create new workflow. I'll do simple demo YouTube auto reply. And first thing it's asking for is what's your trigger. Start typing in YouTube. Here it's going to give you the trigger event. I should say this is where you have to select the trigger event. You have options of new video and channel, new comment on channel, or new comment on video. So I'm going to select new comment on video. Click connect. Now here's where you're going to select the connections. You can add new connections, which are your Google accounts that your YouTube account is connected to. These aren't channels, but once you have that part, then the next step will tell you which channel you're going to select. So in this case, I've got my connection already set up, so I'm going to click save. And now you can see my channels right here. If you have multiple channels, you click this little drop down and select the other channels. And then all the videos with that particular channel are going to be here. If they're not refreshing, click this little refresh button here. That helps to refresh things. But here's where you can select what video you want to basically listen to for a comment. I'm going to select, well, I'm just going to keep this same one, keep it simple. How to connect a custom GPT to Pabbly Connect via webhook. And then click save and test response. Now what this is, when you click this save and test, it's going to get the most recent comment. If that comment doesn't have your keyword that you're looking for, it makes it a little harder to set up, but you can still do it, and I'll show you how. In this particular case, it does, because the most recent comment was the one I did the first time I built this, so it's got GPT right here. But this is really what you're looking for, because if somebody had commented since then, this would be different on the right here, because that's the actual comment, but this is the field name. This always stays the same. So this is the one we want. We're going to Control-C that, copy that, and go ahead and click save. And now I'm going to click out here to collapse, or actually click on the box here to collapse it. And now I'm going to do the next step. The next step, as I mentioned, is going to be the filter. It happens to be right here, or you can start typing filter. And then the action event for the filter, it's going to be a particular value. You hit the connect just to basically load it up. And it's going to grab basically the first label or field ID from the previous step's response. But if you click in here, you can search through them all manually like this, or you can do it the easy way. Remember, I had copied that one, so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to paste it in there. That's the one we want. and then it actually shows you down here that this has the GPT. Again, if they put a different comment, if the most recent comment didn't have your keyword term, it wouldn't show there correctly. So click OK. Now, this is very important. You don't want it necessarily equals to unless you want to make sure that they're going to put the exact keyword term in there. So typically you want to put contains. And in this case, I'll just say GPT-2. Or actually, let's change it all together. Let's go test comment. Okay. In fact, we'll do test comment. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save. In fact, I'm going to hit save and test request. Now, it's coming back as an error. Condition is false. This is what you're looking for, actually. Condition is false. So it's not going to, in this case, it's not going to go to the next step. But if I put GPT, which was the actual condition, and I click save and I run it again, condition is true. Then it would go to the next step. So keep that in mind. This is, as you're testing, this test data down here kind of tells you, is it true, is it false? And make sure you have the word contains. When you're all done with the whole thing, you're going to want to test it regardless, but this is how you problem solve if things aren't working as expected. So, all right, so once that's done and saved, I'll leave it as GPT. I'm actually not going to run this one anyway, because otherwise you're going to get a second. Actually, no, I am going to have a double situation, see if it does it twice. I'm curious now. You'll see what I mean in a moment, but all right, so the last step here is another YouTube, or it's a YouTube action now. And this is where we're actually going to send. You can do all these different things. What we're doing is replying to somebody's specific comment. And when we click reply to comment, we have to click connect. And again, it's going to ask for the connections. You can even reply to a comment with a different YouTube channel if you wanted to. Not sure how that would make sense, but you know, obviously you could get pretty creative there. But I'm going to keep it the same. And then the reply text. Now this is what you're going to say. Did you, or hope you enjoy the link. You'll see what I'm doing here in a minute. Let us know. Actually, I'm going to change this around. Let's say, I'm just going to ask, did the link work for you? Just kind of do like a quick little follow-up to see if the link worked for them. So it'll drop another comment, and now you have to tell it which you're replying to a specific comment, and it's the one that just came in, and it's the one that was filtered. So we've got to tell which comment ID we need. So we're going to go select the comment ID from the YouTube new comment on video, and this is where all that comment data came from. We don't want the text, we want the actual comment ID, because the text is going to change and be different. Here it is right here. So the snippet top level comment ID, this is the one we want. Click that, and click outside there, and then click save and test. There we go. Now if everything worked correctly, it looks like it worked on this end, but I'm going to show you back on the actual video here. When I refresh, oh, I didn't even have to refresh. So it already popped in right here. See that? Oh, no, I do have to refresh. Let's quickly refresh. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to... There we go. 2 replies. Okay, perfect. So click. There you go. So did the link work for you? So this gave a second response, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's say the guy says, yes, GPT, and we'll see if this actually does anything. It should only respond on the top. All right, perfect. So yeah, that's just a quick summary of how to create auto replies inside YouTube, and you can use this, again, there's a variety of things, but go ahead and drop a comment down below. If you like this video, let me know and I'll make more like this. If you have specific questions, comments are a good way to go. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.